Good morning, students. I am your Sharmila Miss. Welcome in 10th standards. Today we are going to learn English textbooks unit first, poem number first, Where the Mind is Without Fear. Rabindranath Tagore, 1861-1941 was the author of the Gitanjali and its profoundly sensitive, fresh and beautiful verse. He became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. This poem is one of his vastly read and discussed poem. It was originally composed in Bengali and later he himself translated into English. This poem is from the Nobel Prize winning anthology Gitanjali. Tagore lived during the time when India was ruled by the British. In this poem, besides political freedom from the British, Tagore also appeals to God for social, educational, and economic freedom for the people of India. Okay, first I read it the stanza and then explain for you. Where the mind is without fear and head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Fragments meaning is a small pieces and narrow domestic walls, division on the basis of religion, caste, class and color in societies and between countries of the world. Okay, this line's explanation is Rabindranath Tagore wishes his country to get true freedom, and he describes what this heaven of freedom is. He begins by saying that the minds of his countrymen should be free from any fear and their head should be held high in dignity. Knowledge should be free and everyone should be allowed to acquire knowledge. People should be united and the world should be not a up into the small places. There should be no division of people based on religion, color, caste, creed, race, or any other. Not only in our own society, but in the countries of the world as well. Okay, this is the meaning of these lines. Then lines second, where the words come out from the depth of the truth, where tireless streaming stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear streams of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. This line's explanation is the poet wants to country where the people speak truth sincerely. Everyone in our country's people speak truth sincerely with the words coming from the depth of their hearts. Each and every words coming from the depth of their hearts. Everyone should be work hard to reach their goal, reach their aim, and they should be continuously strive towards perfection. Then Rabindranath Tagore compares logical thinking or reason to clear streams and all the traditionals things also, costumes also that are harmful to dairy desert, sand up the dead habits. He says that reasoning ability of people should not be lost, overshadowed by superstitious belief. His countrymen should be led by the rational thinking and not by any old beliefs that are harmful. Then last one is where the mind is lead forward by thee into the ever widening door and action, into the haven of freedom. My father led my country away. Here is the meaning of the haven of freedom in your textbook. This line's explanation is the poet wants the mind of its countrymen to lead forward by the Almighty so that they word their outlook, thoughts, and action. He means that we should be great. These thoughts are open minded. In the last line, that poet addressed God of my father. Means in the last line, the Rabindranath Tagore addresses for God, my father, and asks him to awaken his country into a haven of freedom, where there is a total freedom of good thoughts, good words, and good action. Okay, students, this is a poems and this poems explanations also. Any query you are ask me, yeah, type on the our groups, and today's homework also, write down the hard words and their meaning also, and read the poem once again and find out that the questions answer which is the right side is given in your textbook. Thank you, students.